All right, so I'm back with another episode of something having to do with Championship Manager 97, 98, and this time it's actually a save game that I've been playing for a while. And maybe you know about this because maybe you're reading my stuff on Bluesky, where I'm mostly posting stuff about the Brentford idea, which was something suggested to me by Nikolai, who is somewhat of a master tactician. Um, but anyway, I just managed to actually win the Premier League, and I've been playing this save game for a lot of seasons. And as you can tell from my progress, it's going well now, but well, it was like a slow burn. But um, thing is, I recently in the save game, I recently accepted the job as national manager of Denmark. And the whole idea, as you might have guessed, of this save game is just transfer listing everyone not Danish and only signing Danish players. And well, for some years, I did sign some other Scandinavian players to some extent. But yeah, a lot of Danish players that came and went. But it's been great. But the thing is, I've got the World Cup coming up, and I've been winning stuff with these guys, and they're just playing the same tactic as my Brentford bees, the Danish bees, and of course I picked a lot of Brentford players for the World Cup squad. So this is going to be fun. I hope so. I'm recording this last bit. Um, we won the Premier League, of course, but we're also in the Champions League final. So this could be an amazing season, and it will be my last season. I actually sold one of my players, this guy, to Juventus recently. He wasn't even my first pick or anything, so good for him. But of course, I've got him on the national team. Well, yeah, I want to show you guys the Juventus match. They're playing passing style. So I'm going to change this one to direct play because usually that's a good idea when playing a team like Juventus. So after that, we're going to do the whole World Cup thing. And we're in a pretty cool group with Australia and Tunisia looking quite easy. So we just have to beat England to win the group. And, well, I don't know, might be possible. Um, They're not super impressive, even though they've been to the quarterfinal of the European Championship quite um, consistently. Anyway, let's get going because one match suspension already, but that's the domestic league, so it doesn't really have any impact okay, on the Champions League final, which is of course the first exciting thing that I want to show you guys. 19th of May. And I did decide beforehand that I'm going to quit my job as Brentford manager as soon as the Champions League final is over. Because I think uh, that would be something that you do if you accepted the job as a national team manager. Now, Freeman. Yeah, so I'm gonna need my young Evesen regen here. This is Miklas Molnar regen, 11 caps and 18 goals. Guys, this one is a monster. Uh, and Freeman, 85%. It's not all that great, but uh, neither are the other ones that I have to pick between. It's, I mean, it's been fun with the limitation that I could only sign Danish players, but it's also really frustrating sometimes. Um, Yeah, Paris not fit. I've got some really good defenders. Larsen, I need. Well, it couldn't be Paris, so it needs to be this guy, Manica. Uh, yeah, Boyson. He's such a sweetheart. He always plays amazingly with this season because it's been very different. It's wildly varying performances depending on which season it is, but he's really cool. I think he's a regen of what's his face from OB, Aalborg. He's the club legend. Torben Boye, yeah, I think he's a Torben Boye regen. And he's not supposed to be half this good, but anyway, I'm just talking now, and you guys probably want to see some action. Yeah, so Martin Andy and corner. What my one problem position here is number 6, where I could also position this guy, Nikolai Mailand. No matter who I choose, they just end up not really performing like I want them to. But I do have to choose someone. Andy is Thomas Helvey, but he's also quite young. I think like this because I want him to maybe get in a bit of a better mood, or maybe Cornwall. I think he has good big occasion. Yeah, so like as you can tell, it's not easy picking the right ones. Also, he needs to be number 13, and number 12 needs to be someone in the defense. And then this guy, he's alright, isn't he? I think I'm just gonna give him a new contract just to annoy the next manager. He's 30, and we do need some defenders to choose between. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Did I forget anything? It is the Champions League final after all. This looks right. Uh, yeah, yeah, I think that's it. All right. And condition. Sure. Manicure. It's pretty good, isn't it? Let's try it. Here we go. At Sunderland Stadium of Light. Well, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun, hopefully. All right. Juventus playing like this as expected. So here we go. Well, sort of 50-50. Oh no. So that's not great. That's seriously gonna hurt our chances. Now, Nikolai Myland, well, I'm not gonna make any substitutions. I'm just gonna move this guy down here. He is the Kim Vilfort regen who can secretly play all of the positions. So let's just do that, and let's just and sort of wait and see what happens, right? It's not good. This is not good at all. Huh. So we were actually sort of winning, even though no goals have been scored, but we are playing um, better than them. But now it's really tempting to maybe get another defender in or another midfielder, maybe a defensive midfielder instead of one of the forwards. But uh, we also need a goal. But yeah, so Erik Høgh, or Freeman. Just gotta wait a little bit. Then I'm gonna hit the space bar and do it real slow now. If I get a goal, I can make the substitution. Come on. So a lucky goal maybe for me, please. None of that Juventus stuff. No, no. All right. Uh, ooh, yes, yes, yes. Sure. So that's another red card, and this time it's one of them. And they lost one of the forwards. Hmm, interesting. So let's just have a look at this stuff. Cornwall, yeah. So Cornwall is not really performing. So let's get Martin Andy in here, and also let's maybe that's one thing. The other thing, Freeman or who? Freeman or who? Brock is really tired, but he's playing well. Oh, decisions. Hmm. Um, damn. What am I to do? I think I'm gonna. Hmm. Yeah, so Brock might need to come off just because he's getting tired. So, um, pretty, pretty good big occasion, I think. Also, Ronnie Freeman is the older one, and that's why I'm gonna do this and that. No, more like this. Just that one forward, then hope something amazing happens. Oh no. Having a Schmeichel regen in goal helps a lot in situations like this. Now we might go to extra time. Let's see what happens. God, good. Minus. Come on. End of normal time. Right. So I'm probably going to have to need the substitution because my best man out here on the pitch is Jacob Brock, and he is, of course, the regen of one Michael Laudrup. I'm going to let him play a bit more. Ooh, here we go. That's the goal I was waiting for. Let's see. So Jacob Brock is really, really knackered. And so are several of the defenders, actually. Um, Menike, same thing. I don't really have any good defenders to get in here. Let's see how tired these guys are. They're not as tired as mine. Um, so what do I do? Nothing. Okay. Huh. Hmm. Yeah. Thing is, I don't really have any great substitution choices. So, oh, oh no, free kick to us. Go block. Okay, so Gonna get one fresh guy in here, and then Boyson, who is my boy, move him into the middle. Let's yes. Ta-da! We are going out as champions. Whoa, shouldn't speak too early. Could still go wrong. Please don't go wrong though. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Ah, I almost jinxed it. Right. So this is an amazing 2-1 win and a reasonably deserved one, I think. Even though, yeah, with the other team's goalkeeper getting man of the match, I think that's a good sign that it was a deserved win. Right. We win the motherfucking Champions League, y'all. So, we are delighted. That was a good result. Juventus, Brentford. This is cool. Premier League final position, club record. Alright. All of this. Whatever. Now, yeah. I'm Frank Thomas, of course. Stupid joke. But anyway, I'm a little bit sad that I couldn't make all of this just only like 100% Danish records because this Andy Scott guy uh, managed to get a lot of disciplinary points in the first season, and I just couldn't beat that record. 40, but we were pretty close 2 times, but still, this was cool. This was very nice. This was pretty great. Right. Yeah. Um, yeah, man. Gonna say goodbye to these guys. But I don't know. Uh, what about the manager info? Yeah, sure. Okay. Sandy Watch. But what about this one? I'm here, right? And here. So if I win like the World Cup, I'm still gonna keep these points, I guess. But that's not really important anyway. I'm just gonna go to maybe the first June 1st before I quit the manager job there. Should I do that? Just to get the I'm still gonna win like manager awards, right? I don't know actually. Doesn't matter. I haven't, as you might be able to tell, I haven't done a lot of quitting. Even though I've played this game for like, yeah, more than 25 years. Resign manager, retirement. I need to resign from my position as manager of Brentford. And then I'm afraid they will diverge from their policy of only signing Danish players. Now, I've got the Denmark team, and I've got all the good players. I'm pretty sure I don't need anyone else. Um, yeah, these guys, not important, are they? Um, I might need like backup for for defenders and stuff. There aren't any good ones, I'm afraid, and some real life good ones just haven't really made anything of themselves in this game, and some of them are way too old. to really matter. So I think I'm just going with these guys. That was in a few days, and he's out for about a week. This is pretty cool. And I've got like all the players I want. I don't think I need anyone else. And anyway, it's boring to look at me just oh no, I'm gonna get a lot of these. Just looking at me um, searching for players and stuff. So let's just skip that part and go straight to, I guess, the friendly. I think there's a friendly first. Two friendlies actually. So June 1st and 5th against Egypt and Netherlands. And the team is set up like they were in a match where I had league matches pretty close to on either side of the international fixture. So I didn't choose. Well, I chose everyone else but my own players, just to make sure they were fit for the other fixtures. And I'm probably going to reverse those decisions now. Even though over Tobias he played really, really well, even though he's 34 years old and has very low morale. Still, he was amazing in that match. So I need I think that the best team. Well, oh, maybe I should have got Boyson. That's a bit stupid actually. I've got this guy Koldrup. He looks pretty amazing as well. He's just one of my extras. Got Manike. He's also superb. I think I've got all the good ones. Larsen is getting old a little bit, maybe. So probably Paris is he's sort of so-so, but if you look at his European stats, that's pretty amazing. Yeah. Uh, Andy is back up. This guy's number 7, maybe. I don't know. This was the last match. I think Grønkjær plays well here. So does Klaus Jensen actually, and Leon Kranz. So I've got a lot of great options going forward. Um, so maybe uh, mm, probably not. Probably Milan. He's very low. All right, so I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna go like this. Have Milan play in the middle. Got a Hinsberg, Klaus Jensen, by so we're gonna have Freeman and Hui up front, just like in my other team. I don't know about this guy. Like that maybe. So that's pretty much how I want them to play. Sort of almost like Brentford. And are they even ready? I didn't even look at condition. So old Tobias, they're almost ready. I'm gonna try Lauersen just to see how well he plays and have Tobias be the backup. Oh, I think did I choose passing? I I would want passing for a game like this, but well, it's going all right. So I can check during the intermission, the halftime break. Now, if you think that all the Danish players are OP on this just on account of me being Danish and me being the guy who's actually doing a lot of the reworking of players for the V2 version of this game, um, you'd be mistaken. Because actually, I think it's it's the other way around. I'm actually a bit too careful with these guys, but the tactic is really good. Tactic here devised by um, Nikolai seems to work, but also we should be a lot better than Egypt, so it's fair enough. Um, so bias. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, it's like easy mode or something. So maybe I just want manicure and and let's go like this. This is looking pretty good. Now, Echo, 20 years old. So just let's get right to the other game. Couple of weeks. That's not great. So we need to face England in the very first match. Um, this one is against Netherlands, and in this game, Netherlands were actually the ones who won the. I misremembered. They were the runners-up in the recent European Championship, so they're pretty good. But also they've got injuries and stuff. Um, do I want to make any changes to this? I don't know. Maybe just inspire. Let's give him a match and uh, oh, Conca is amazing. Wow, wow. All right, let's try that again then. And yeah, let's do that. It's fine. And the match after this is on the 12th, so I don't really have to consider fitness uh, when doing the subs and stuff. So, oh, are we gonna win the World Cup this season? This is nice. Who is on form? Um, just showed you guys um, Goenka and his stats from the last match, but this time not so much. So we're gonna get Jeppe in here and Inspired. Make sure they don't get too many injuries. I mean cards and stuff. Yeah. All right. That's cool. Now, you might think that this is the star of this national team, but as you can tell up here, three of these goals, right? were goals that he scored in the last match. Didn't he make a hat trick in the last match as well? And then three more now. So yeah, you're right. He is a star, but he's fast becoming the star while you guys are watching. Right. So let's get to the World Cup. I think the team is ready, even though yeah, I should have picked Boysen. But anyway, the World Cup is underway, and yeah, sure. Let's save. Here we go. We've got almost everyone ready. Andy is suspended. I'd forgotten about that. Lawson is old. Yes, I don't know. Clausen? Yeah, sure. Clausen. Old Clausen is back up there. Number 7 is Milan. Got Kroenke. Good and superb. Everson very low. This guy. I don't know. Bye. Bye is pretty good as well. Let's do it like that. Hold up, vinegar. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's it. Then, then let's see how they actually perform when it's not friendlies, but instead against England. They have Michael Owen, who's an Aston Villa player in this match, in this game, and someone who's um, suspended, McDonough, Adrian McDonough, 30 years old. Right, I don't think I've even noticed this guy. Tom Hannock. All right, so yeah, probably he's a Tony Adams regen or something. Oh no, Michael fucking Owen. Hmm. Hmm. That's not great. 5-3-2 attacking, and they're playing direct play, and so am I. I'm going to change it to pass to feet, and I'm going to spot someone, hopefully, who's not playing well. Brock is not playing well. That is actually quite horrible. Wow. It's up to you. Let's get by in here. Then we can hope for something better from him. And I'm going to hit the space bar to just make this a bit slower. Oh no. Oh, hmm. It's a bit easier against the Netherlands in the friendly. This is not very promising. Hmm. It's hmm. She's got Graveson in there, and I don't know what is it, the 70th minute? Wait a little bit. No, ouch. Tobiasen. Tobiasen. Ole Tobiasen. Come on, Denmark. Come on. Oh, seemed close, but it's a 1-0 defeat in the first match. So Australia win against Tunisia. Record amount of goals. What was that? Record goals in a season. 43 men. That's cool. Okay. Oh, that's not so cool. No, thank you. No job offer for me. I'm in Johannesburg, listening to Vuvuzela noise, I guess. Oh, Honey Freeman injured, and Erik Høgh is suspended. So that's a problem up front. We've got Australia ready now for us. We're gonna play pass to feet, and someone else is taking the penalties. I guess someone like, yeah, Brock. He's just gonna have to play better than that last match. I don't know what's going up on with him. Via, you're moving up front. You're on, and Bowser, one cap. Hmm. Or Levenkrantz is 30 years old. They're sort of the same type, right? So I'm gonna do this and have number 15. That could be Jensen or Jørgensen, maybe. I don't know. Also got this guy. He's not very good either. So Andy is ready again, and he's gonna play from the start, and then hmm, maybe play a little better hold up this time. You get another chance to show me what you've got. Denmark versus the Australians. Okay, so Levenkrantz is only 70%. So we need Newman to be the backup forward. Okay, yeah, that's interesting, but it's luckily it's Australia, our adversary today, and we should be able to win this. Hopefully, yes, yes, yes. Another buy goal, is it? No, it's Puck. They're not really brothers in this save, but they are the regents of the Laudrup brothers. And well, there's a lot of regents, and I sort of made it my mission to go into the editor and find out whose regents they were, the different ones, because I needed, uh, I don't know, aside from just the Nikolai tactic, I needed some sort of advantage to make this whole mission possible. Um, yeah, so let's get Hawk and Grønkær out. Probably like this. Okay, Milan has a yellow card. Hmm. And Andy's playing well. That's cool. Manica is really performing well also. So let's get him in here. See what happens in the rest of the match. Okay, 4-2. That's okay. 4-1. That's nice. And a good performance from Jeppe Veje, who did not play the first match. And he's very inconsistent, but when he's good, then he is good. England won the other match 5-0. All right. So we're probably going to be runners up in this group, and then we're gonna have to just beat whoever it is that we have to face in the um, damn it, in the round of 16. Here we go. It's Tunisia first, and we need who back. How did Bowser do? He's all right, but not too impressive. No crisis. 80%. Yes, Lars Hinsberg out for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna get Carlsen as the backup instead. Or Jobs, I don't know. Uh, these guys are pretty good, aren't they? So this is it, I think. And pass the feed. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's go. hmm Like that. Yes, Bagonka. Oh no. So the England national team just beat these guys 5-0. Should hopefully we'll be able to do something similar. I've really got my hopes up for this tournament, so I'm hoping that I can show you guys a good time. This wasn't too great. Vi is really not hitting anything here. So, oh, okay, good, 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 good. That's a goal. And let's not concede right away. I said not. Oof, disallowed. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna play this a bit slow because I also need to go in here and make some kind of change. Now, Vi, you're coming off. Should have done this earlier, probably. Um, and yeah, great. Tak, jeg kommer lige in 2 sekunder. Um, and I've got dinner ready, so I'm going to do this real quick. Allow us. It's really horrible. These two guys, they're not playing well at all. And 92%, that's so weird. Laos, what are you doing? I'm gonna do this. And maybe someone not playing all that well who's also tired. Who's that? No, they're playing really well. Pork and Hu. Um, but I could just let this guy go and hit the space bar again because I have to go eat 2-2. So it's a draw against Tunisia. I'm thinking we're going through, but um, nevertheless, it's not a great result. Yeah, all right. Okay, so that's first part of the World Cup, and we are going to play against Paraguay. All right. So, and they didn't select. Well, of course they did. I don't know what I'm thinking about. These are regens, of course. So probably the number one guy is Jose Silva. Right. Um, and Ronnie Freeman is making a comeback. So if we can beat Paraguay, then hopefully we can play that next game after that. I'm gonna save now, and I'm gonna pause down here and pick it up, or maybe make a different episode. I don't know right now, but I have to go eat because my lovely wife said so. All right, we're back. I had dinner and a day went by, and this is actually it's morning, but I'm late. I'm meeting late for work today, so I have time to play. Well, what could be actually the last game of the World Cup, so we're going to enjoy this one. But hey, my young starlet, he's a bit tired. So I don't know, I'm just gonna look at the opposition squad. And they are pretty fit. Eric Hu, 20 years old. So really depends on whether I have anyone
whom I trust. Freeman is not ready yet, but he might be for the next match. Also, I've got Leonkrantz not really ready. Yeah, and Newman is... I don't know what that guy is. But Bergsø never scored a goal in the international matches. Then I've got some players that could play up there because they can play anywhere, like Milan. So maybe I'll do a Milan thing, because I've got... yeah, I will. Moving my Kim Vilford regen up front. Then I just need someone else, like Jørgensen or Claus Jensen. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? But he's 33, and Martin Jørgensen is also really old and has very low morale. So I'm going for Jensen. He's always happy. And Jørgensen here as a sub. And looking at the previous match, well, defense didn't really impress in that match. But I know Manica is good. I don't really know what happened here. It's kind of horrible. Yeah, but I'm gonna trust those guys. Krøltrup, superb. Paris, he just needs to get himself together. So what about Brock? He's sort of hit or miss, but he was really good in the last match. Well, we're gonna need him because, well, this could be our last match. So we're gonna need him. Yeah, that's what we're doing, and it's against an opposition that plays passing football. And I don't know exactly how this works, the passing, the direct, the long ball playing style, but I'm just sort of switching between passing and direct, depending on the opposition. So if they are playing long ball, then I'll opt for the passing option. And for an opposition like Paraguay, I'm going direct, because I just want to be a little bit more, well, direct. At Soccer City, Johannesburg, here we go, with the soundtrack of Vuvuzelas. We are going to make sure that we get a spot in the quarterfinals. Looks like a good first half. We're up 1-0. We've got most of the play. Controlling the ball. Larsen doesn't have much to do. Brock is getting tired. I'm going to wait a little bit instead of replacing him. Milan up front, probably not the best idea. But let's just wait until the 60th minute or so before I make any changes. Unless they get a goal. Well, that's one too many chances for them. Just here in the beginning of the second half, they're really piling on the pressure. It's not good. Hopefully that doesn't continue. Maybe I have to do something. Oh, yo. That's better. Another Via goal. Oh. And here comes the goal from Paraguay. Oh, no. So I'm gonna make a substitution or something. See, we were actually in control of the game, but no longer. They've got twice as many shots on target as we have. So they really came out to the second half with a lot of energy, but they didn't make any changes or anything. We've got Queldrup underperforming, and Paris, same thing. It's really in the defensive department that we've got problems. Brock is tired. Milan is not playing all that well. So let's see what I can do about it. So, Queldrup. Let's get Tobias in here. And Brock. We're going to get Jørgensen in here. Grønkjær is playing well, so I'm moving him into the middle. Then I'm gonna wait a little bit. No. Oof. I was afraid that'd be a red card. So, Paris is not playing all that impressively, but Lausen has the yellow card now. And I'm probably gonna stick with Milan up front, because I need to. I don't know where did this arrow go? I think I forgot to check before this match, but there needs to be an arrow from the sweeper, right? It's not good. We can get extra time if they get... No. This is a thriller. Oh, wow. Right. I think we can count ourselves a bit lucky to actually go through a year. We didn't really have anything in the second half. Weil, we can thank him for actually getting us through. And that means that we'll be playing, I don't know, Croatia or someone else. I haven't been paying much attention to the other matches, but we've got them right here. England versus Italy, Japan versus Nigeria, and Japan go through. That's a bit of a surprise. They've got this guy who looks pretty good, and England are out. All right. Okay. France and Argentina, that's expected, I guess. And we've got Croatia. So, that won't be easy. Silkuchani, yeah. Alright, at least they've got one of their star players suspended, but we probably have problems too. Yeah. So, let's see. It's on the 2nd of July. So it's tomorrow. That's the quarterfinal. Interesting. Now we've got Erik Høgh ready to go back on here at 100%. But what about Freeman? He's at 80. So I'm gonna keep him on the bench, because this is a guy with 19 goals and 14 caps. Would really like him to get fit for hopefully the semi-finals and the finals. Hinsberg is ready, not really ready, but almost ready. Milan, I don't know. Should I use him? How did Claus Jensen perform? It's pretty good. Grønkjær was really good. So we're keeping Grønkjær on, Claus Jensen. I'm gonna choose Milan instead, just because I'm faithful to the Brentford Bees. The rest of this, I think Queldrup has been underperforming a little bit. I'm just gonna try Tobias, and he's very low morale, but he's really been playing well when coming on, right? So it's worth a try. Also just because sometimes it's good to change some of the players, because the ones coming on will, a lot of times I find they will perform better than just better maybe because they want a spot as a regular starter. So maybe there's sort of a complacency factor for the ones that just count on playing every time. But I don't know for sure. Did I check the condition, the physical condition? Alright, so Manike is pretty tired. But he's playing well. So I'm gonna keep him on. And then I've got Koldrup to replace him if necessary. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. It's against Croatia. They are playing direct, and they are probably really good at passing and stuff as well. But yeah, I'm gonna change this to passing. Yeah. And then I hope I can outpass them. See how that goes. Oh, not a good start. Croatian goal. And we didn't. That looked like a good chance. A couple of good chances, or 3 maybe even. But no luck. Yet, come on. Oh, come on, 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 come on. Yeah, we're the better team out there, but we're behind. So this is not great. Not great at all. Grønkjær looks like he's performing poorly, but it's really just a question of him missing the target here, I think. I'm not going to change anything. I believe in these guys. Come on. We can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, yes! Yeah. That's Brock for you. That's the Michael Laudrup regen, 26 years old Jakob Brock with an impressive career in Brentford. Okay. Yeah, we deserve this. So Manike is really playing well in the defense. Good old Bjarne. And so is Paris, but Manike is really tired. And we've got Grønkjær, who's ready to come off. Høgh is playing well, but he's also got the yellow card. Yeah, so I'm gonna replace Grønkjær for Ronny Freeman, who's at 80%, because I really need someone in here who can actually get the goal. And then just move Vejle down here. Vejle, who is attacking midfielder / forward, right and center, but he's Brian Laudrup, so he can play all of those positions equally well, I guess. I don't know exactly how it works, but I've got Nikolai Mejland on the other wing, so maybe just do this. That's the 70th minute. Manike, 73%. Just gonna wait 5 minutes. No. No. So Manike getting really tired. Getting Per Koldrup on should be a decent replacement. Let's see. gonna wait and see what happens, because we are on our way to... Oh! No longer on our way to extra time. We are on our way to the semi-finals if we can keep them from scoring. Oh no, quite not good. Tobias with a headed clearance and then a Lindrup save. Here we fucking go. That's cool. And it's a deserved win. So we are on to the semi-finals, maybe against Spain. Maybe against someone else. We'll find out real soon. France, Italy. So, no matter which of these teams we get, this is going to be a hard ask. And it's Spain. That's our arch nemesis, if you know anything about Danish football. From the 1986 World Cup and onward, it's been difficult, let's just say that, to encounter the Spanish in the big tournaments. So, and Italy versus France. Now, Spain will probably think that they've got a lucky deal facing us instead of the two other teams, but let's see how that turns out. We're gonna try our best to get through here. Very 92%. I'm going to give him the number 2 spot, and then I don't know actually. Let's see the match. Paris. Jorgensen. Nah. The other Jorgensen. Nah. Poor and very low. I don't really have a lot of options defensively. So I'm keeping Tobias on the bench. The other ones, just like in the other matches. Freeman is only at 84%. That's a shame. So Quancare. Could choose one of the other instead, but one of the others, but it's really not much of a difference. Maybe I should do this. Just have him, or maybe Krausen. Yeah, sorry for not speaking right now. I'm trying to focus on these decisions. I think I need to choose the same team. They're not too tired, and they've been playing well. So Spain, they're not playing passing. They're playing direct, actually. And we are going for the same kind of style. So we're just gonna try to outpass them because we've got good players and we just won the Champions League with a lot of these guys. So let's try this. Let's see the Spain tactics. Yeah, it's just a 4-4-2. Really boring and direct, but it's reflective of the way they played in the 98 World Cup, which is what the game is set up for, of course, being the 97-98 version of Championship Manager. But in this save game, we are in 2010 and we're trying to... oh, come on. Get it. No. Alright, so 0-0 by halftime. And with a little luck here, we've got the ball most. Shots on goal, we're really missing the shots on goal that we could have had. But with a little luck, right? let's try to just keep this going. And then I'm gonna have to... Oh, yes! I'm gonna have to make some replacements because of the fitness levels pretty soon, and that's another goal. Here we go. Yeah, that's Erik Høgh. And he was the one who actually had the most misses, if I'm not mistaken, in the first half. But this time, oh, he wasn't. That's just me being wrong. This is actually really, really good. This is a 20-year-old, the regen of Ebbe Sand. Ebbe Sand, maybe he wasn't the biggest star in international football, but if you were following German football in the 2000s, then you know about Ebbe Sand. Right. Brock. I don't know how far between the semifinals and the finals are, so I'm not sure whether I have to change anything in order to make sure they are fit, but it's only a 2-0 lead, and a former Danish national team manager, Richard Møller-Nielsen, was quoted for saying that a 2-0 lead is the most dangerous lead. And that is a quote that has been made fun of a lot through the years, but I get what he means. The thing is that you feel psychologically that you've got it in the bag, right? But as soon as the opposition gets just one goal, which can happen really easily, then everything is just panic, because then it feels like you're losing the grip on the match, and well, then it can be a big problem real soon. Now that's one replacement, and Grønkjær is not playing well, so we're also going to get him out. And then Hawk, yellow card. Okay, I'm getting him out because he's tired. I think wasn't that the case? Yeah. So Hawk, we need Freeman back on and Valle down there. Yeah, here we go. Outpassing the Spanish. That's pretty nice. So we're actually going in the final, and Erik Høgh is the star of the tournament at this point, I think. Very good results. No! I think he's gonna be the top scorer anyway. Let's just check. International competition, World Cup finals. That's not where I can tell. Player tables. We can't see. There's no such thing. How could I forget? But that's stupid. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he is. That's a lot of goals in these matches. So the next match is against Italy. Right. The June 11th. And France win the third place playoff. And we are ready for the last match of the World Cup. We went all the way. This is really a shame with this guy. 13 goals in 12 matches. But in the meantime, we've got Freeman now at 89%. And that's enough for him to play from the start. And he's been missing out on this World Cup, but now he gets to play the final. Freeman is the regen of the legendary championship manager icon Miklos Molnar. So Grønkjær has been underperforming a couple of times now, so I'm going to change him with this guy. We've got Hinsberg, Krausen, Johansson. Is anyone missing? I don't know. Last match, Quadro played well, so let's just keep him in. We've got a good chance right now of doing something pretty awesome. Italy, they are playing passing and they are playing a bit defensively with a 4-4-1-1 attack, and this is going to be really difficult. And we are going for a direct style against them because I don't think we can outpass them. Yeah, so let's try that. Sure. And we're going slowly along this time. No. That's not a good start. And you've got Buffon, who's still going strong in 2010, of course, only 32 years old. And he's at Inter. That's interesting. But 80 caps, yeah, it's not going to be easy. Now we need to get the ball in behind Buffon. And this is not good either. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. No, come on, can you give me just a glimmer of hope, please? Is that only one? That's no shots on target. Okay, we're being outclassed by these guys. Our defense is falling apart. 2 players with a rating of 5. That doesn't mean hurry up and replace them both. It means change something tactically, right? Because something is not going well at all. So I'm gonna do this first and foremost, just to change the balance a little bit. Milan is playing really poorly. Wow. And Jensen as well. It's just everyone underperforming. Oh my god, this is kind of horrible actually. I think I need to do something crazy. So Hinsberg. Yeah. Let's see. 5 shots on target, and all of them missed. That's insane. So I'm gonna just punish him. And then Martin Laursen, you suck. At least in this game he does. So let's go like this. And hopefully we can avoid further embarrassment. Well, yeah. That's a shame, right? But it's a deserved win for the Italians. We're gonna bow our heads and go over and shake their hands and praise this guy, Attilio Bissari. That's a pretty cool name. He's not all that according to those stats, but it's an impressive performance nonetheless in this final. They win the World Cup. Brazil gets to host the next one. suspensions, return from suspensions, and if we look at the World Cup finals competition history, there's a nice little spot for Denmark up here, and that's all we managed to achieve. But it's not bad, is it? So that's pretty cool. And I think, yeah, so average rating, that's nice. And Ronny B. Freeman, goals in a season. So we did get a couple of records here. And I'm probably not going to play the save game anymore because, I mean, I did it all right with Brentford. And they've got Paul Scholes. How did I miss this news item? Paul Scholes has taken over for all of these Danish players. Did they get anyone else? Yeah, alright. So they actually they got rid of a few of these guys. Good idea. Those won't be missed. And then they've got Paul Scholes as a player manager. That's awesome. 35 years old. They've got someone named Matty Phillips. Someone named George Davidson. And a young Dean Brennan. Whoever those players are. So that's interesting. And they'll get to play some Champions League and stuff. Yeah. That's really interesting. And it's also interesting to see who the game thinks are the star players. So it's, of course, the goalkeeper, the Schmeichel regen. Milan is the Kim Vilfort regen. And Freeman, like I said, the Miklos Molnar regen. Disappointed in the World Cup final, but he did get to play a World Cup final, and that's a win, right? So just to round off this thing, I just want to check this. If I choose all, it's called based anywhere, and just everyone, then it'll return the most valuable players in the world at this time. And just like I figured, some of these people are Danish. That's pretty crazy, actually. But yeah, Nicolai Mæland is the most valuable player in the world. Maybe it has to do with the non-human managers being aware that he can actually play all of the positions as like hidden stats. But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. One more thing, if you guys, you can leave anytime you want, of course, but I'm just gonna click through to see the page where we get to see, on the 15th of July, we get to see the awards, the international awards. So, this screen. Right, so that's the German International Awards. We're going to want the English League. Football Writers Football of the Year is Ronny B. Freeman. And the Premier League Manager of the Year is not me, because I quit. So that didn't happen, so maybe I should have waited. Premier League top goal scorer, 38 goals by Ronny B. Freeman. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. And German League, the English awards. I think, okay, those are the only two. I sort of forgot. So that's also an explanation of why the most valuable players are from those nations. That's because those were the two active leagues, only the English and the German one. I think I chose that because the whole focus of the save game was to sign an all-Danish Brentford squad. So that made sense, because there were some Danish players playing in the German league. Also, now that I think of it, I think I had like sort of some leeway there to also bring in Norwegian, Swedish, and German players, just because it was sort of the Thomas Frank way, and I've been trying to emulate him a little bit. So this game is all done now. You don't have to watch the whole update. I'm probably gonna let it run through and then save, but for now I'm gonna finish this recording. If you want to, you can click the like button and stuff, and maybe subscribe, watch a few of the other videos. It's been a while since I did any, but I've been playing a lot of interesting ones. Oh, here we go. That's pretty fast actually. So just gotta do the blinky thing. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. I'm gonna end this here. It's been great. Thanks for watching, and I better head off to work now. See ya.